So what are we seeing? Winners quarters already. Thor and Van. Thor was in my pool. He was first seed, or like got out first seed in my pool. He's really good.
He is really good.
And he's playing Cloud, I see, but his Pikachu is also good, and he's got the type advantage in that case because water.
But Greninja is also faster than
True.
Pikachu. Pikachu only has base 90 speed, so it's like unusable. The Light Ball, that doesn't do anything for Pikachu's speed. I played was it competitive like Smogon and Gen 4, and I'd put Pikachu on teams, but I couldn't find anything really slower than it. You can't really set up with him.
So game 1 we're seeing on Smashville.
So I'm kind of curious to see how Thor will handle a player with the patience of Van.
Yeah, me too.
Because sometimes it's just, it can get so frustrating to play against that style that you kind of just lose yourself a little bit.
Yeah. And we're seeing, I mean, the last Arcadian we had, Van didn't lose until Grand Finals.
Was it Winners Final? Or, he was in Grand Finals, wasn't he?
Cookie Tick reset the bracket. And Van, a very good player, showed up the last Arcadian, and he's playing like he wants to win this one too. It's great. We're seeing him slightly in the lead, but
I think Thor's playing really non-committal.
Right, and he's got his limit on deck.
And he's spacing his aerials well enough where Van can't really punish him for whiffing those aerials.
Right.
Like, it's a very movement-heavy game where they're both kind of just trying to bait each other into something.
Yep.
Van with an advantage right now, but I almost thought that was going to spike.
Yeah, me too. That was scary.
Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't let go of that earlier because he peeked his head over. Granted, if he had spaced that properly,
right.
I don't.
And I think you can react to that, I believe.
I don't think you could have placed the shuriken well enough if Cloud just grabs the ledge off of Clem Hazard.
Oh, okay.
Because he can get pretty low.
Ooh, calmly walks up to him. This is a very even game. Oh, wow. So we got limit on deck once more. Both players just about death percent. Cloud's quite a bit heavier, right?
A little bit. I think he's a little heavier than he give him credit for. I don't know his exact weight value, though.
Okay.
And limit definitely helps that gravity.
Ooh! And he drags him off.
He two-frame him there?
Yeah, he dragged him off, and then after the thing released, he drops down and dared. That was so good.
Van with an advantage is just incredibly scary with
I thought
just
we were
how patient he is.
The hydro pump right there. He's really Van is so good at using the hydro pump to kill. So I'm wondering if we're going to see that at some point in the game.
But a great answer from Thor, because if you can at least keep it close with Van, then it's nothing's out of the picture.
Right.
Thor's not shook at all. Van's kind of sticking to his game plan.
Ooh, the drag down.
Oh, and he flipped one up there. He must have tried to fastball through that.
That was just about
SDI down.
Dangerous. But we're seeing Van with quite an advantage.
Oh! Did he two-frame him there?
I think he two-framed that. That was a bit vicious. Wow.
Yeah.
That was less close at the end than I thought it was going to be.
Well, it got a lot faster at the end.
Yeah.
Where
Van really took the momentum.
Yeah.
And
like right when Thor made a really good answer, Van did the same thing where he just took all the momentum away. And FD is, I know Thor loves this stage, but this is also kind of a Van special too. I know
Van does not like platforms.
Yeah.
Van is my doubles partner, and every time we get a chance to, he chooses FD.
And we'll see if it works out for him this time, because Thor is off to a pretty explosive start.
Yeah. Which, when he's doing this much damage, like, he should be pretty close to getting limit.
And, Van's been doing a really good job of mixing up his landings, too, because even only 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
Landing against Cloud is no joke. But Greninja, I think, has the mobility to make it a little less painful than it is for other characters.
With the adjustments Thor's already made, man, I think we're in for one heck of a set.
Ooh, that was a really risky hydro pump.
The angle out with the up air, that was really good.
Thor is one of those players who I think really benefits from a best of 5, because you can clearly see him, adapting throughout the set.
Yeah. Ooh, that was really good.
We haven't seen a lot of up tilt usage from Van. I think it's harder kind of with Cloud just because of how crazy good it is to get a hit up like with his sword.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so he's out of that range. He's going for an air dodge read.
I think if he did Bair instead of either up or forward smash, he would have converted there.
Oh, and just out of that.
That's got to be really hard to know when.
Right.
Because I think it's DI dependent too.
Ooh.
Tries the shadow sneak through, but it's not enough.
This game's looking very different than game one.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Van not getting that quick answer that Thor got in the last game.
Yeah.
The Van does have about 4 minutes to work with. Stage control now, even though Cloud has limit, forced to burn.
That and with Cloud, you know, he's incredible. He's this great character, and then he gets off stage and he's vulnerable. So, I mean, if we see this stock taken and then an off-stage situation, this could swing back to Van, but I mean, it's looking to go to Thor. Thor's in a huge lead right now.
Yeah. I think Greninja's slow grab, too, is kind of giving Van some fits here, too, because he has the right read with a grab, but it's just Greninja's grab is so slow.
Yeah. Okay, up throw's going to kill. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, Van's still in this completely. Oh, and
Until you roll into an F smash.
In this completely.
Just as fast as he's in it, he's out of it. What is it? I think he goes like up, down, and he's. Yeah, I think so. It's pretty ridiculous. It's an animation that does make a lot of sense to me, with how it links together.
Okay, another game on FD.
So again, you know, like you were saying, I think he's just playing to his strengths more than, you know, remembering what happened in the last game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he has this stage at least one more time, even if he loses here.
Ooh. Oh. Wow. Okay, so since 70 damage, 85 damage to Thor already. You know, Man is taking control of this game.
It's like looking the opposite of the last game, too, where Thor got off to a pretty explosive start. Now Van kind of doing the same thing. Maybe an increased sense of urgency or from Van or complacency from Thor. I like the use of up tilt in matchups like these because it has such a deceiving hitbox where it starts so low and it goes and that has such an arc.
Last hit not connecting, which I believe would have killed.
This puts Thor in a really bad spot too.
Oh, and he pokes his head up, man.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised we haven't seen any Hydro Pump gimps.
Yeah.
Van being very proficient in those.
You know, even though Cloud's recovery is given kind of a bad rap, I think it's not really as bad as people kind of make it out. Because he has a lot of options there.
Yeah, he has options.
They're just vertical. And his air, you have to be close enough to get Magna Hands because his airspeed's so good.
Ooh.
But that's the kind of confirm I've been looking for in the last game where he was going for upper forward smash when it looked like Thor was putting himself in place for a forward air instead. And Van's not really getting punished for these down airs much either.
No, he's these down airs and then all these nairs coming in. It's hard to do anything against him. Oh, this is a little
There's another move that he's coming down with a lot. Despite coming out on like frame 10, cross slash doesn't feel like that bad of a move. Yeah. Especially like on shield if they're not ready for it. Because you can just keep it going. It's a nice little mix up that you can use occasionally.
Yeah. Oh.
As far as we haven't seen a lot of space back airs from Thor either.
Yeah, and Thor's just not finding any kill moves.
Okay.
Van staying alive despite being at 100%.
Yeah, Van might have to go above Thor because I like that recovery mix up there.
And he's
going down and then up.
Back on stage. Okay, there we go. that was a meaty.
I almost expected him to go down.
Yeah.
From there, I don't know.
Physics, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't go to school for physics, so you'll have to enlighten me, Theo.
Yeah, I know physics.
Yeah, obviously. Like how does Jigglypuff just float through the air like she does?
I don't even want to know. But what I do want to know is what Thor's going to do to make up this percent. Oh, wow.
That was... Thor was so fearless there.
Yeah. Ooh. And we're seeing
interesting
Van
trade there, too.
Make a lot of these conversions from these nairs. This seems to be the right percent for those to like connect into up smash and things like that.
He's been landing with nair a lot, too.
Yeah. Oh, That dangerous.
Oh my God, that was so good.
He waited for it.
That was so smart.
I've seen
like Thor's been like air dodging out of that
yeah.
first down tilt, or like a down tilt, and then just to do another one.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Like that's one thing I've
one
noticed
half
about
a water
Van.
balloon. That's who does it.
I've noticed in Van's play sometimes he'll do something, see what they do, and then do the exact same thing again. I love it. I think it's amazing. Works out really well for him, and
it kind of works both ways. Like who's going to do the same thing twice in a row?
Yeah. And every character, or like every player, has their habits.
Yeah.
And like finding Thor's habits is hard, but he does definitely have them.
Everybody does to an extent. It's
yeah, absolutely.
The ease of finding them is kind of varies from player to player. I'm guessing Lilat was the ban. I think this is probably the best stage for Cloud to go to. I think he does well in Town and City, but to give ban, FD even if it's temporary, I wouldn't take that.
Oh, what? Burns the limit off stage. Oh, that was just cancel each other out apparently. Okay. Very close.
Like Greninja has pretty slippery movement too, and I think his high jump is what really
that dash attack
kind of makes all that possible.
Really far.
Nice stack, but he doesn't get a grab off of it.
Ooh. I wonder if up throw would have killed him from up there. Kill him.
Killed?
Killed.
From Greninja? I would think so. Because I know from about from the ground on Town and City, it's about 150.
Okay. Oh,
just
catches him with that.
Punishes the regrab. See, that's a situation where you're almost better off late beaming if you're going to waste limit that way.
He got back on
instead
stage.
of doing his auto snap.
He had to use his option. Oh no, and just misses it with his hydro pump.
Looked like he reeled back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
but there's a good answer. Not
up tilt.
Not quite it
back
yet.
air. Wow.
Okay, I like the blade beam.
Yeah.
Gives himself a little space, but Van has center right now. Blade. Okay. That that was just kind of a trip.
Ooh.
There it is.
Wow. Okay. So he gets the down.
It's so hard to react to that because if you try to kind of go down and away, he's gonna either go for up or forward smash.
And he just waits in shield right next to him. Wow.
Van's certainly not afraid, and even if you have a game lead, sometimes that confidence just carries over, especially if you won the last game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Van's won
both 29%. But man, this is close, and if Van wins this, sending Thor to losers.
Putting himself in winner semis too.
Yeah.
After losing to Jackie Peanuts and Pools, who would have, with the nature of round robin pools,
Shade.
I'm not saying it's shade.
No, it's not shade.
Was it? I don't know. I'm not meaning for it to be shady. I would lay it on super thick if it was shady.
Oh, and he catches him with that shuriken.
Wow.
That was really good. He's got him off.
Ooh, tried to go for hydro pump there.
Lets him back on stage, but
I think with limit it's a little.
Oh,
and that was perfectly spaced too, but that was a real panic option there from.
Wow, that was really good play from Van. Great job. Thor also great.
He made a lot of great adjustments there too.
Especially like from game one. Game one was like crazy. I always see